At 2:47 p.m., Lisa is in a campus bathroom stall, refreshing her group chat, trying not to throw up. In 13 minutes, her team is supposed to present. Her part of the slide still looks unfinished, and one teammate has stopped replying. Another just sent, "If this flops, don't make us cover for you again." And the worst part is Lisa has not been lazy today. She has been trying to start since morning. So if you're Gen Z and you've ever lost an entire day to tasks that somehow never became actions, stay here. Because what saves Lisa today is not discipline, and it is not a miracle. It is the first tool that makes her brain stop fighting itself long enough to get through the day. But before we begin, you are watching Everyday AI, where we show how ordinary people can use powerful AI tools to save time, work smarter, and solve frustrating everyday problems. No hype, no confusing tech talk, just practical AI that actually helps. Lisa is 20, studies media design, works part-time at a café, and has the kind of schedule people call manageable right up until they try living it. Today should have been simple. Finish her section of a group presentation before class. Get through the presentation without embarrassing herself. Go straight to her café shift. And before midnight, send one job application she has already postponed twice. That is it. No breakup, no family emergency, no catastrophe, just normal life. Which is exactly why this kind of day hits so hard. Because when normal things start slipping, it does not feel dramatic. It feels personal. And by the end of this video, you'll see how Lisa uses Goblin Tools to break a huge task into steps she can actually follow. Because the moment she finally sees how long her tasks actually take, the whole day changes. At 9:12 that morning, Lisa is sitting at her desk with iced coffee, her laptop open, her slides open, the class WhatsApp open, and a job post open in another tab. She is not scrolling, not watching videos, not even taking a real break. Reading the same assignment line again. Changing the slide title from Audience Research to Target Audience Research, and back. Opening her notes. Closing them. From the outside, it looks tiny. Inside, it feels like failure. Because her part is not actually one task. It is a trap disguised as one task. Make 3 slides sounds small until her brain turns it into 20 hidden jobs. Figure out which notes matter. Check what the others already wrote. Match the design. Pick examples. Shorten the text. Not sound stupid when speaking. Not make the whole group hate you. At 9:31, her teammate Mert sends, "Need your slides by noon. We still have to rehearse." Now the task has a deadline, witnesses, and the possibility of public blame. She opens the slide deck again, stares at the blank second slide, and finally does the thing she should have done an hour ago. She opens Goblin Tools and clicks Magic ToDo. She types, "Finish my part of a university group presentation about Gen Z shopping habits by noon. I need 3 slides, visual examples, and speaking notes." The first output appears. Review the key points about Gen Z shopping habits. Create an outline for each of the 3 presentation slides. Design visual examples or find appropriate images to include on each slide. Write concise speaking notes to accompany each slide, etc. It is better than the mess in her head, but still not enough. Because create slides is exactly the kind of vague instruction that got her stuck in the first place. So she clicks to break that step down further. Now the list becomes more specific. That is the first real shift in the video. Not motivation, reduction. The work shrinks from one giant emotional object into a row of small physical actions. Lisa starts following the list in order, and because the steps are smaller, she stops negotiating with herself. No more, maybe I'll do the visuals first. No more, let me check the job post quickly. No more, I need the perfect first slide before I continue. Just the next visible step. And by 11:06, Lisa has all 3 slides drafted. Before Goblin Tools, that task had eaten 2.5 hours of panic with almost nothing to show for it. After she broke it down, the slides were actually done in just over 2 hours, including revisions. But finishing them creates another problem immediately, because now the clock is visible. And Lisa realizes her day is built on lies she told herself about time. At 11:41, the adrenaline drops just enough for reality to hit. Class is at 3. Her shift starts at 6 across town. She still has not packed. She has not eaten anything real, and she is still telling herself she might squeeze in the job application before class. That is the lie. The quiet, normal lie that destroys whole afternoons. Maybe I can do it quickly. Lisa has said that sentence so many times it feels true. But today she decides to test it. She opens Goblin Tools and uses Estimator. She enters her tasks for the day and clicks Estimate. The time estimates come back. Customize CV, 1 to 2 hours. Application email, 10 to 20 minutes. Upload and double-check files, 5 to 10 minutes. Pack bag, 10 to 15 minutes. Lisa reads the list twice. Then she looks at the clock. This is the turning point of the whole script, because the tool does not just save time here, it destroys fantasy. There is no magical quickly. There is only time she has and time she does not. If she forces the application now, she will rush the file names, forget something important, or arrive late and sweaty to class with half her brain still stuck in an unsent email. So for the first time all day, she makes a decision based on reality instead of guilt. She is not doing the application now. She is protecting the presentation, then the shift, then the application later. She feels calm for about 3 minutes. Not because the day is easy now, because the order is visible. Presentation, shift, application, one thing at a time. So when we go back to the opening, to Lisa in that bathroom stall, refreshing the group chat and trying not to panic, the truth looks different now. It was never that she could not handle a normal day. It was that every task reached her in the worst possible form. Too big, too vague, too emotional, or too late. And that is why so many Gen Z days feel harder than they look. From the outside, it can seem like procrastination, like carelessness, like bad habits. But sometimes the real problem is simpler and crueler than that. The task is not impossible. It is just arriving in your brain already tangled. Goblin Tools did not magically fix Lisa's life. It did something smaller and maybe more useful. It gave shape to things before they turned into panic. It just looks like a machine she used to get through something. And that is the contrast that matters. Not perfect, not aesthetic, just real. So if you know this feeling, the one where your day does not collapse because the tasks are hard, but because they stay messy for too long, I'd be curious which part gets you first. Starting, estimating, or replying when you are already overwhelmed. And if there is another tool you want to see tested in a real day like this, stay for the next one. See you in the next video.